facts.
Hi, I'm Funda myself.
Hi, I'm Tsepo, so strong. Yeah, under the Gazebo Friday culture.
It's Sensei Sam, aka the stylist, Mr. USK Shelf under the Gazebo, #Friday Culture.
Hey, hi, I'm back. Last week I was Jim Savvy. This week I'm Judah. Friday culture, yeah.
Towa, the artist, here again once more. Thank you very much. Friday culture, let's go.
Noah, the artist as well, alongside everyone. Friday Culture. Welcome back.
Introductions out the way. Yet again we find ourselves gentle selves with no ladies next to us.
It's the sad part.
It's the sad part.
Even Tabo's not here this week.
Even Tabo, ladies' man's not here. But nonetheless, there's still that topic, gender-based violence. We had Noah come through last week. We've got Noah again. Noah, do that thing, my man.
Yes, so today we sat under the gazebo. We had a lot of talks about how we can really bring the reading culture back into the lives of our citizens. Like, guys, level 1, let's make the best of it. We can use that to just educate ourselves about gender-based violence, share knowledge together. So me, Toba, we were talking about artworks that we wanted to conceptualize about gender-based violence. We share those once they're done, but for now, we were just talking about how better, as creatives, we could just come together, find ways that work for us, like economically, find ways that work for us socially as well, find ways that can really bring everything together using this topic. So we have a couple of interesting things along the lines, and the team shall reveal as we go on. But yeah.
You still good? All right, we've got sign language also up in here. I think if we had like your video blog.
Mara nyalo futhi sokhuluma ngama-topic lamanye njalo ma-gender-based violence. And
Abekho, ne?
Male perspective.
Yeah,
It's a male perspective of it.
Okay, mina ngicabanga ukuthi madoda lamanye ashaya abafati ngoba abafati labanye sebahola kakhulu kudlula amadoda kwi-society yanyalo ne. Okay, bafati bahola kakhulu emisebenzini ebathola bafati nyalo bawina bafati bawina mna amadoda angathi sikhuluma wrong nyalo lento i-error.
Right. It's true. That's the truth.
So much ashaya like bafati because labaya insecure or ajali, but like when they like ushaye ngeke feel better or whatever, like naba kungoku mna abajayile in fact lo demali kudlula ngebaby ngeke mina sure
ngamshaya ngamshaya
imali mna ngizofila secure ngeke lo imali sinese bakhulu labantu imali ngishaya
ikabanga wena nyalo so yamshaya mina nyalo so funeka itekimsi naye futhi ukuthi mina ngumshaya mayifuneki leyo.
Exactly.
Come on.
I also feel like it's a very touching and sentimental topic. For starters, like So Strong has said, society doesn't really look at us as we also victims of this whole thing. We always have to be pointed fingers at, Not say as males, I feel like we also go through stuff, I'm not saying it's right to be abusive to your spouse, but we also go through stuff. We also need healing. We also need people to talk to. We also need therapy.
Yeah.
But society doesn't look at shit like that. They always go like, he's a man.
I think
he's
it
not-
comes to like creative thinking, dog. When you see the male language,
Yeah.
you know, as indoor, when you go out, you're meant to take on the world. You have a aggressive, mentality toward the world. So
You against
when
the
coming
world.
across, women are meant to be treated like an egg. You know what I mean? And if a male doesn't have healing, it's very hard to communicate that frustration of angaz, like I don't know how to handle you, without falling to your pride, to your culture's standards, to your home situations. Exactly. There are so many things that will stem from just small things. Like as Sensei said, like it's very hard for society now to picture the man as the victim and also the perpetrator, considering how bad we've been. It's very hard for someone to say, but how can you feel? How can you be like this? So it puts us in a very important position to communicate ourselves better, so that there's a dialogue. There's an exchange of value to say, okay, no, at this decrease, this can increase. This can be better. It's about the dialogue, right? If you can communicate.
And also to add on, like society has like normalized this thing of I won't date a guy who's broke. I'm not saying
Man,
You're not saying she a gold digger.
yeah, but she
Yeah,
ain't
but when I'm broke, nigga.
But like the love part, which doesn't revolve around materialistic stuff, I say echo.
Yeah.
I feel like we need that genuine love, as human beings.
Probably with having
Sing
money.
yourself love too much, dog. Like, it's too aggressive.
Inlane that they drive back with the end of the end, man. TLP.
But then it's like that, it's that Ubuntu thing, dog. I think it's not less people have Ubuntu. The more Ubuntu dilutes and dissolves, the less loving people you have in the world, the less understanding people. You just have people like, dog. Like I'm minding my own business.
Yeah.
Everyone's minding their own business, and then when you fall, it's like now it's bad. There's no support structure anywhere.
We should also blame it on the media.
On the media, ne?
Maybe it on propaganda.
Propaganda.
Because this whole thing is staged. We just staged this whole thing for us to be against each other.
Yeah. And talk to each other.
That's how it's supposed to be. We should love, care, take care.
Ne.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mfundo,
Yeah.
do you think Friday culture is the solution? Yes or no?
Sorry?
Is Friday culture the solution? Yes or no?
Definitely is.
Definitely yes. Yes. Thank you. So what you guys are doing, what we are doing, Friday culture, in a way, it's like it's covering so many topics. You just have to be specific and say from what you are doing, hosting the conversations here and there, talking about things, bringing up issues. What next? Is that all it does? Bring up issues and point out things. But Friday culture being a solution, what is it really doing in terms of why you here? Because you're here because it's doing something. I know for me, it brought a couple of youngsters, youth, creatives. It brought them together. That's number one. From there,
Meaning I'm going like he feel like he sense a community like Mpumalanga connection shortage. Yema such things like and then friend you interact because it's the same idea vision yokusifuneka Mpumalanga benjani.
yeah, all
Society itufuneka benjani funeka bajwayele into new one mara noma difficult mara kuba ngcono ngabuya to east bona ngiyashaka extra so uyahleka maybe sort of a connection so ngicabanga ukuthi better like dzingeka more connections because when this person eventually so sibe sonke under the same roof
Gazebo.
You're gonna achieve
Resilience.
something else much more than where we want. And because it's difficult, blind because it's a ending, letting go we want.
We want.
Yeah, it's about achieving personal goals. I think in life, really, one, everyone wants to achieve their own personal goals, and two, everyone wants to. I know that most people just have that thing to see other people succeed. You know, it's nice being in an environment where goals are being achieved. You know what I mean? And now it's just a matter of, as you said, if we bring up a social topic, then it's a collective wanting to achieve a social goal. You know,
Yes.
wanting to change the community, like gravity, as Sensei says, wanting to move gravity. And it really just depends on what we want to do together. So this is like Eden. You know? Eden.
You're
Come
trying
in.
to grow a very, very big tree, guys, with different
Very, very
branches.
big
Check.
tree, chief.
Yeah, with the
Grow
same
garden.
roots. Same roots.
All right.
Same roots, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you guys say goodbye? Not that it's time to say goodbye, but get ready for that.
Say vamos. Let's go.
Let's go.
We don't say
Move
goodbye.
gravity. This was
Let's
move
move
gravity.
gravity.
Move gravity. Tsepo so strong. Thank you very much, sir. Good having you here. Mr. Mfundo, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Noah, thank you. Mr. Toba, thank you. Sensei, you the man. Yeah, I'm still looking for a name. next week, we don't know. We don't know. But thank you guys. That was awesome. Friday culture.
And you know now the Cape community. In the